Dude, I thought we were supposed to dress up. What's so funny?
What the f are you wearing?
Freaking Jack Skellington.
Really?
Yeah. Don't take pictures.
Does it look like it?
Shut up.
You know we're recording for Halloween, right?
Yeah, that's why I dressed up. We told them we were gonna dress up.
That's funny.
What are you supposed to be?
Myself.
All right, whatever.
No, you know what? You can pretend like I'm Ned from Spider-Man.
Yeah, well, you just look like that every day.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever. What's up, guys? We're the continuity crew. I'm Jack Skellington, and that's just Win. Quit looking at me. We've got a show to do. And I was here for content. And look, I showed up. Beanie and all. I'm the hood Jack Skellington. Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
And we're going to talk about Halloween movies, horror movies, scary stuff. We got the set done up nice. We got our new black lights, bunch of horror memorabilia. Horror. Gosh.
Horror memorabilia.
No, horror. Not whore. Horror. Let's do the show. We kind of did an intro. I'm Will.
I'm Win.
Quit looking at me.
It's like it's.
What?
Is that
They
wet?
can't. It is wet because I just did it for the content.
You look like a lost panda.
Well, did you know that all the pandas legally belong to China?
Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know where we're gonna start with this. What's your favorite horror movie, Win? I hate you. Go on. We got a show to do.
The favorite horror movie?
Yes.
Probably the dumb one, like the what is that? Conjuring.
That Conjuring's not dumb though.
I like it because it's dumb.
It's not dumb.
It's just jump scares.
But it's more than that. It builds an atmosphere, and it's so good.
Yeah,
They
but
were
they're
doing
like-
so well until The Nun happened. This, just to clarify, this episode's going to go all over the place.
Mhm.
We're going to stick to horror stuff as best we can because this is coming out Halloween Day. Watch it on your way to a Halloween party or watch it at your Halloween party. Watch it while you're handing out to kids, but make sure handing out to kids.
handing out to kids. Hand what out to kids?
Candy. It's Halloween. Just watch it while you're
Having sex.
no.
Oh.
Jesus. Well, if you have sex, Jason or Michael Myers is gonna come and kill you. That's the rule.
Really?
I mean, normally in horror movies, if they're doing the deed, yes.
Halloween sex is usually nice.
We have kids watching. My little
Are there?
brother watches this.
Yeah, but he's like, what, 15?
He's 13.
Oh. He certainly acts like his,
Whatever. All
9.
right. So yeah.
Are you suffering in there?
I'm dead. I'm Jack Skellington, bro.
I've never seen that movie.
Oh, it's so good.
What is it?
Well, Jack Skellington. So that's a question I put to the comment section. Nightmare Before Christmas, Halloween movie, Christmas movie.
Wait.
You tell me. So essentially, there's these trees, and inside each tree is a holiday. And so you go in the beginning of the movie to the Halloween world, and they just got done Halloween. It's all these monsters. They had a great year. It's like a musical. No!
No, just fine. That's fine.
It's going to be so annoying for people watching this. Fix it. I mean, ooh, ghost! Oh! No! Just kidding. We got a new light. God. Your favorite was Conjuring, even though you thought it was stupid?
Yeah.
All right.
That's like the epitome of horror movies for me. Like thinking about what other people think about ghosts and stuff. That's definitely
Those
it.
are based on a true story. That happened when?
You really think a kid got lifted up off?
Yes, I do.
Do you think like spirits are that strong?
Yeah.
Damn.
Bro, you seen The Exorcist, bro? Crazy. That one's based off a true story too.
How can you be so sure that they're all based on a true story?
Because it says it.
Because
in
it
the
seems like it's overly exaggerated.
It probably is overly exaggerated. But because I'm sure the nun didn't look as scary as she did, but that was a real demon that the Warrens fought. So, movie real.
I don't think I've seen The Nun.
Confirm. It's bad. Don't watch it. That one's bad. Conjuring, just speaking of Conjuring, The Conjuring was doing so well right before, like, The Nun. And then they did The Curse of La Llorona, which was pretty okay. It was better than The Nun.
Oh, La Llorona, yeah.
Yeah.
That seems interesting to me. 'Cause
It was
it's like,
pretty good.
that seems like it's based on a true story.
It is.
That one's probably the only thing that's based on a true story.
So is the first one. Like, Annabelle's based off a true story. The doll's the little Raggedy Ann doll. Didn't it escape recently?
What?
The Annabelle doll.
I don't think so. I don't think it escaped. Maybe someone stole it.
It was something like that.
It's it's one of those things where like, it's one of those memorabilias that people would definitely steal.
Oh, yeah. And then you get haunted and die.
Yeah. If you find
Annabelle, those are good ones.
if you know who has it, can you please hand it to us?
No.
We'll
I
investigate
don't
it
want to
for the
mess with
night.
that. I literally at all.
I don't mind it. Honestly,
you die.
I'm down for it.
You die.
Yeah, I'm down for it. If you have a place that
I'm
we can,
already dead.
If we can ghost hunt somewhere,
Oh, I didn't
please.
paint my hands white. I could have done skelly hands.
You want to do that right now?
No. I'll just buy skeleton gloves for the actual costume.
Okay. All right.
But okay, so I got another question for you. Slasher or creature film?
Slasher.
Slasher.
Wait, does The Quiet Place count as horror?
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, that's probably my favorite one.
That's a creature, I would say.
Yeah,
over
that's a
slasher.
creature. But like the slasher ones are fun. Like the original.
Mm-hmm.
What was that original? I'm thinking about a different movie, but like
Halloween, Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yes. Oh,
Yeah.
I love the first one.
Yeah, that's definitely one of those things that like I
They're-
really liked.
Yes, yes. And that one's almost Nightmare on Elm Street, and even like Jason and stuff, they almost become kind of their own creature. It's still
Yeah.
a slasher. Like, slasher is more like, I mean, those are slashers, don't get me wrong, but they almost become their own over the top creature because it's like supernatural and stuff.
Yeah.
But the like Scream is kind of, well, that's like a parody of a slasher.
Yeah,
Which is, and then you have Scary
that one's funny.
You have Scary Movie, which is a parody of a parody movie about slashers. It was
I like the third scary movie.
was that Charlie Sheen
Yeah, Charlie
and
Sheen.
the aliens,
Yeah,
and then Saw.
yeah.
Yeah,
And then
that's a good one.
the one in like the well.
Yes,
That one's probably
the
one
ring.
of my- yeah.
Oh,
That one's
those
so
are good.
funny.
Oh yes, those are all great. Here, I'm gonna pull up some movies, but my favorite horror movie. I've got most of. I'd say my top tens. I would say you could include them in horror. So you got Jaws. Get the Sharky right here. American Psycho is in
Mhm.
my top 10 like all time, and then Hereditary. I would say those are in my top 10, and those are my favorite like horror movies.
Yeah. Would you say? Okay, so we've watched a lot of horror films
Yes. Like
like,
last
in the
la-
past few months.
Yes, yes. But even like last year, I'll say I hadn't before last year. I'm 20 now, but last year I watched all the Nightmare on Elm Streets, all the Jasons, and all the Halloweens like between like the beginning of October to the end because they were all on like on demand. So I was like, why not? Because I hadn't seen them before, but I like caught up on all of them, and
I
love
watched
them.
Halloween, like the soft reboot, I guess, or
it's
What
so
was that?
Halloween's weird.
soft sequel.
So what? The Halloween sequels are so weird. So there's 1, 2, literally here. Like there's 1 through like 6, I want to say.
I thought there were 5.
There's
I don't remember.
I'm gonna pull them up right now, cause I want to add their subtitles. I know there's Halloween 1, Halloween 2. There's Halloween 3, Season of the Witch.
Mm-hmm.
God, where's they? I know they have like. Gosh, okay. When Vamp.
Now, when we've watched, like for book club, right? We've watched like
Yes.
horror movies and
Go
stuff.
watch those. The
Yeah,
film reports.
those film reports. Which one was your favorite out of all of them? And which
'Cause
one was
what do
like?
we had What do we start with?
Well, we started with.
It wasn't Altered States.
It wasn't Altered States, and then we had Little Shop of Horrors, and then for the last one we had Charlie
Brown, and then Halloween 3,
Yeah.
which should be out. God, what was the first one we did?
Let me look, because I definitely don't remember, but it was
I moved the blue board, but
the blue. Where is it? Oh, it's in there. It's hidden in there. Videos. So the first one we did for the Halloween special was House of a Thousand Corpses.
Yes,
I couldn't remember.
that
the
got
name.
moved to Netflix. So if you didn't have Prime before, go watch it on Netflix.
It's on Netflix. House of a Thousand Corpses.
Yes. Okay. So you got Halloween, then you got Halloween 2, then you
Mhm.
got Halloween 3 Season of the Witch, which has nothing to do with Michael Myers. Then you have Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers. Then you have Halloween 5, which is The Revenge of Michael Myers. Then you have Halloween 6, which is Halloween The Curse of Michael Myers. Then you have another soft reboot where it's Halloween H2O, which I thought was, never seen it before last year. I thought it was like an underwater but it's just Halloween 20 years later is the whole
fun.
thing. And then Halloween Resurrection, which is the sequel to Halloween H2O, but Halloween H2O is like a direct sequel to the first Halloween but not the second Halloween, because they both have Jamie Lee Curtis. And then Rob Zombie did 2 of them, Halloween 1 and then Halloween 2. And then we got the soft reboot, which is just the sequel to the first one, which is Halloween and then we have Halloween Kills, and then Halloween Ends coming out in the next few years.
There's more.
Yes, Halloween Kills was supposed
2021
to come out this year.
Jesus.
Which look, someone even has a little graph
for all the Halloweens.
how
and,
they
like,
all because
their
because it's so
chronological orders.
weird. The second one gets ignored so much. Like I don't even see it like almost. Oh, yeah. It goes Halloween and then like Halloween 2. Oh, yeah. So Halloween 1 and 2 are connected to H2O and Resurrection, but they're on their own separate category. But 2 through 6 are
Yeah.
connected, but not 3, because that one's a completely different story. They do include Michael Myers is kind of in it. They're at like this bar in Halloween 3, and there's a trailer for the first Halloween playing in the bar.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, that's kind of funny. It's its own little thing. But, well, that was just to talk about the Halloweens. Originally, that's what they wanted to do.
What?
Michael Myers became so popular, they just kept doing Michael
Oh,
Myers.
like Borat. Oh, I thought you meant like the story structure. I thought you were gonna talk
No,
about
no.
like how he
No.
got so popular that
They
he
made
was
it.
gonna-
No. So what happened? What's his name? John Carpenter wanted to do like an anthology type series.
Okay.
Because like the third one, it's completely different. There's no Michael Myers, like I said. It's not really a slasher at all. But they wanted to keep doing that over and over, like new stories, and just keep calling it Halloween. But then they were just like, no, Michael Myers is too popular. So they just kept going with that, which is kind of unfortunate because I'm a sucker.
That would have been interesting if they did.
I'm a sucker for an anthology
Yeah.
series. Like if Love, Death, and Robots on Netflix, go watch that because that's incredible.
You want to know what a very terrible anthology film was?
Yes.
XX.
Oh yeah,
On
that was
Netflix?
weird.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
There's like oh god, it's like coming off. The like dead husband and the
Yeah.
panda.
Yeah.
Spoiler.
That was hilarious, but like
Yeah, and then that one was kind of scary. The like monster and the
I think that was like the sleep paralysis one. Or
I think
something
so.
like that, yeah. I remember watching it intoxicated. It's going up your nose.
It's going everywhere, man. It's awful. It itches. I'm just gonna have it. It's gonna be gone by the end of this. I'll just scratch my face so much. But yes. So Halloween. I feel like we talked about that. How many Friday the 13th? Well, have you seen the Rob Zombie ones before I jump to?
No.
A lot of people don't like him, and I'm in that. But like, I respect what he did with the Michael Myers. They kind of gave him too much backstory.
Yeah.
Like in the original one, he kills his parents, and then that's kind of like it. That's all they really.
I do think that Rob Zombie's movies are very like specific. They have a very specific audience.
Yes, I would
Yeah.
agree.
It's not really for everybody.
I mean,
you
I
know?
love I don't think there's been a movie that he's done that I didn't like. Halloween's just iffy.
Yeah.
At least the second
understand
one.
that.
But the first one's all right. They just do give him too much backstory because Michael Myers is supposed to be just kind of.
Yeah. I get it. I mean, like for a lot of people, I feel like if the reason why they're looking into Rob Zombie or like the reason why they like Rob Zombie is because of that violence and that kind of gore, and like that's all they want in a horror movie.
Yeah.
But like, there's other people who want like the suspense. And,
No,
like,
no,
the
no.
scary-
I would say Rob Zombie's not limited to gore whatsoever.
No, that's what I'm saying. Is like his audience specifically wants that kind of thing.
No, I would disagree because I mean, have you seen any other movies besides House of a Thousand Corpses?
No.
Watch
But
the
like
one
from
after.
his background, at least. I know.
Watch. You need to watch Devil's Rejects and then Three from Hell, and then Lords of Salem,
Yeah.
and then the Halloweens. Like he's a good storyteller. Like the first one, we talked about it on our film report. Go watch it. It's just like it was just like he was having fun. They like gave him money and he just kind of did it. But then he kind of takes himself pretty seriously in the next two. At least Three from Hell, which was very good. He kills that one. But yeah, just Halloween. That's a great franchise. It's still going too with plenty of wheels right now. So, but
I saw that one that released 2 years ago or a year ago.
2 years, yeah,
2 years ago.
2018. That was good.
That one was.
I thought it was pretty good. It did justice to the. It felt very violent and just Michael Myers, but 2018.
There's so many things about it though that are like I think that would limit what he should be able to do throughout the movie.
Yeah.
Because like now it's like 21st century and like there's a lot of things that are like brand new. And
Yeah, but he's supposed to be this like insane, like supernatural almost esque. I won't say supernatural, but he's borderline. Like
Yeah, but to me it's like this is 21st century. And it's like isn't anyone gonna look for him? They're like cell phones everywhere, and people
They
could just
do.
take a picture of that.
they
and
could,
like,
but
and
he's
then
so
they could have just
he,
reported.
he like teleports or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that's also one of those things.
Well,
where it's like,
yeah, that's like the whole
I don't
thing.
think it's
He's-
grounded in reality.
Well, it's not. It's freaking Michael Myers.
No, I know.
He's like 80 feet tall and stabs you with a big old knife. But yeah, Halloween, love the franchise. We'll jump to Friday the 13th because that's just, I feel like, another staple of just horror and Halloween. Like, we'll talk about just basic Halloween. Like, I feel like Hocus Pocus is one that everyone loves. There's like Charlie Brown, I feel like, is one. I saw, though, because I mentioned on the film report that it was moving to Apple TV, but it's going to be free. So I was like, okay.
Yeah,
that's
pretty cool,
fine.
actually.
That's fine, as long as people can still watch that. Because they were even in the ad for it, they're like, the tradition of watching this. I'm like, well, yeah. And then I was like, oh, it's free. That's fine.
Free on Apple TV. I
But
think
yeah.
that's just a way to get them like customers.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like start the free trial and put your credit card
yeah,
in there,
absolutely.
and you're gonna forget.
So Friday the 13th, I'm gonna just list them off again, like I did. You got Friday the 13th, parts 2, 3, and then you got Friday the 13th, the final chapter. Psych. We made Friday the 13th, part 5, a new. What's that say? New beginning, and then you got part 6, which is Jason Lives, and then you got part 7, which is Jason Takes Manhattan, which is dog garbage. Like, it's so bad.
Holy shit! It just keeps going.
Oh, it keeps going. And then you got Jason Goes to Hell.
X-Men.
That one has one of my favorite like kills in all of horror movies. So Jason Goes to Hell. They tease the Freddy and Jason thing because they're like, oh, they fight because Freddy versus Jason happens in 2003. Before that, you had Jason X, which is where he's like killing someone and then he gets trapped, like cryogenically frozen, and then they bring him back and he's like in the future and they like redo, like he like redoes himself pretty much and gets like this metal mask. And so my favorite kill is he takes this girl, puts her in like liquid nitrogen, a pool, and like freezes her face.
Yeah.
And then he just goes boom and just her face shatters. I'm just like, that was awesome.
Why does the cover look like the X-Men origins?
It kind of does. Oh, it's just so stupid, but I love it. They're all stupid, to be honest. Jason could never really take it seriously.
Does that say Friday versus Jason?
Freddy versus Jason.
Freddy versus Jason.
So, and then you have the reboot Friday the 13th. Hey, at least they didn't like reboot it like 4 times. Like,
Yeah, like Halloween.
yeah.
Yeah. They really tried to do something.
They
with
did try to
Halloween,
like
and they
end
just-
it a couple times, but
No, people were just like, "Where's Halloween?" And then,
yeah.
well, the studios were like,
No,
resting to their
yeah, but
parlays.
I meant Friday the 13th. They kind of try. Oh yeah, I forgot. In part 5, it's like not Jason, and then like Jason comes and kills the guy that's not Jason. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, have you seen any of these?
I've seen the first one. See that one? I think that's 1, 2, 3. The third one.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've seen that one, and then the one with the 3, 4, 5, 6th.
The 6th one.
Yeah, I can only remember them by the posters. 'Cause I
Gotcha.
thought they were cool and attractive, and I was like, you know what, this is
Yeah, they're
interesting to watch.
well. And the one thing about I find so interesting, first one, Jason hockey mask Jason isn't in it like at all.
yeah,
It's his mom the entire time.
yeah, I remember that.
I'm just like, that's crazy. How did they make another one? And then like, I don't know. It's
Have
crazy.
him become that.
Yeah. I mean, I just find it very interesting. It's,
I love how with all of these like psycho like characters,
mhm.
it always starts with a mom.
Yeah.
Because like in Halloween, that's how Michael
Mommy
Myers
issues.
starts. Oh look, Galaxy Note 20 5G.
Shut up when we don't succumb to ads.
Ooh, that's also a good one. Get Out.
Yeah, we'll just go. So I just looked up Halloween movies, and we'll just kind of talk about them because, is there any? I guess Scream. There's Scream 1 through 4, and then there's the TV show, and then they're making Scream 5, and I think like everyone's coming back for it, and I'm super excited about that. But
Is that a reboot?
it's like a sequel. Like
Damn.
I think they got almost everyone that's like either I think everyone, honestly, even the people that died.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty excited about that. I think that's supposed to come out next year. I think early next year. I'm surprised nothing's been shown about it or anything.
If I can remember, I want to talk about why I don't like the current like horror films.
Okay.
'Cause,
We'll
like,
get to that.
yeah,
We'll
if I
we'll
can
go through
remember.
this list. There's 29 of them. We'll try to go pretty quick,
Yeah.
but we just mentioned Scream. Scream's the first one on this list cuz do you like scary movies? I had not seen any of the Screams until maybe 8th grade, and I like watched them all, and I've rewatched them a couple of times even after that. But I was even before that. I was probably Ghostface, the like killer of the mask,
Yeah.
probably like 6 times for Halloween. I was just like, he just looks cool. Like he looks stupid. I love it. But Scream, have you seen the first one?
Don't remember. I could probably remember if like once it starts playing or something. But I
Courtney.
just don't remember.
Yeah, it's got Courtney Cox and Drew Barrymore, and I love both of them.
I do know who those are. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Drew
like
Barrymore.
that's baby Drew Barrymore. Yeah,
I've probably seen it.
yeah,
'Cause,
it's good. It's crazy. I won't spoil it because you should watch that movie. You should watch the Screams just for the twist
Yeah.
because it's like, is this no? Oh, it's crazy. It's great, and it's just funny because it's supposed to be somewhat of a parody of horror, but it sticks to the tropes still,
Yeah.
kind of. But it's done perfectly, and I love the Scream movies. They're honestly that Scream may be one of my favorite like slashers if you're talking the big ones like Scream, Friday, Nightmare, and then Halloween. I think Scream because there's not 20 Scream movies.
Yeah.
And so you have that limited.
Is Annabelle in there?
That was not a horror movie, to
there
be
were
clear.
jump scares. It's a horror movie.
Yeah, I guess. Get Out. That's one
Solid
of our
movie.
one of the best horror movies to come out alongside like The Conjurings, even though you disagree. And then like Ari Aster's movies, Hereditary, Midsummer.
Yeah.
Like those
Oh, I haven't seen that.
Those and like Jordan Peele stuff are like the best stuff we have coming out horror wise.
Get Out. I don't know if I 100% like it. I
Yeah,
have about a 60 to 40% like ratio. Of
like it's
dislike.
good, but there is some parts, and then like we'll see if Us is on here, but I'll talk about Us if you remind me once
Yeah.
we get through this. Like if it's not on this,
No, we should consider the ones that we would like to be on there. Because
Yes.
this article is what from who?
Town and Country.
Town and Country. All right, so we're basing this off of their list. So
Well,
We're just gonna check
who
it
cares
out.
about the ranking? This is just
no.
we
What
can-
I'm saying is like their list, and then we'll add our own. list
yeah,
to
yeah.
this.
So Beetlejuice, I love that movie.
I remember watching. I barely remember watching it, but this was like 2012.
Yeah,
I remember like I was watching it because it was playing. We didn't have we didn't have cable back then, or like, yeah, we didn't have cable back then, so it would be playing on like one of the channels. But I can only barely remember it because they would play ads in between, so I wasn't as interested. 'cause there's so
Michael
many
Keaton
ads.
kills it. It's so funny too. Like it's not Beetlejuice is only in the movie for like 10 minutes, but he's still just
Yeah, he
like
killed it,
he's
yeah.
so funny. And like I think there's always been talks of the sequel, and it was like originally titled, I think, Beetlejuice Goes to like Hawaii or something, because why not?
Vacation film.
Yeah, why not, right? And like
It was,
also I find it so weird that that's Alec Baldwin, the guy that died. I'm just like he looks like Alec Baldwin, sounds like him, but how is that Alec Baldwin? But like, yes, that's one of my favorites. Also, I used to have a Graveyard Goods Beetlejuice shirt, but it didn't fit me, and then someone stole it. There's no way they're watching this, but I'm calling you out. I want my shirt back.
That was a business write-off, like the Hawaii one. They
Yeah,
just
well, there
wanted
was
to
the
go there,
TV
so
show
they're like-
too, like an animated TV show.
I remember that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I just didn't watch it, but
I
I do remember like seeing that in like commercials and shit.
So then Halloween, we already talked about that.
Halloween 1975. That one's pretty solid.
That's crazy. That
That was
movie.
probably one of my first taste of like horror movies.
That's so crazy. 1978. That's 40 years, and it's still
And
like
Jamie Lee Curtis is still like here.
yes.
No offense to Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
Edward Scissorhands.
I remember watching that.
I
movie.
love Johnny Depp, and
Johnny
this
Depp.
is a good. It's almost is that one? It's borderline horror. It's Tim Burton, I think, right?
I love the costume design.
Yes, Tim Burton.
It's so pretty.
And oh yeah, and Winona Ryder. We love her.
Winona Ryder.
Yes. I mean, anything else? Let's do quick. Ghostbusters. Yes, of course. Love it.
Pretty
Like,
all right. I like Bill Murray.
Pretty all right.
No, I love that they improvise some of those things.
It's
though.
so good.
It's so fun.
It's better than the second one, that's for sure.
It's better than the reboot. That's for
Next
sure.
one, Carrie. Yes, agreed. Carrie. Have you seen
I
Carrie?
don't remember watching.
Stephen King. Spoiler at the end, and it's kind of an iconic scene. She gets covered in pig's blood. She's got psychic powers.
No, I don't remember.
No,
that at
okay,
all.
it's really good. The original's better than the remake, but the remake still is pretty good. Exorcist original. God, I hate her.
I remember watching.
She's
that.
so
Does
fucking
that creep you
scary.
out right now?
A little, like it's. So I watched it because everyone's like, hey, Exorcist, scary movie of all time, and I wasn't like terrified, like taken aback, but I'm like, I still respect it. Like
Yeah.
this is still some scary stuff, and also because it's based on true story.
I think that was actually the first horror movie I've seen. The Exorcist.
That's a good way to start. I gotta
Yeah.
scroll. I don't
Yeah.
like turning.
No, go back.
No, it's scary.
It's kind of pretty.
Oh no. Well, also, that was one of because I remember when I was younger, we'd be on like a school bus to a field trip or something, and someone would show me like a jump scare video, and I didn't know it, and then her face would pop up. I'm like, fuck. Ah. Excuse me, I didn't just say the F word.
No, The Exorcist. That was definitely like. one
Well,
of the-
also like that's sorry to interrupt, but like
you're good.
it's the like production of that's supposed to be cursed. Like people, a lot of
Yeah,
people.
I remember stories.
There's a
about
whole.
that.
We need to watch that movie. I'd like to. It's called like Cursed Films, and they did like a whole documentary about like the films that were cursed.
Can we have the TV in here? Have it under the camera, and let's just watch it. Just have like a live reaction.
Yeah, we should. I'd love to do
I
something
think
like
that'd
that.
be funny.
But
no, I remember
Exorcist-
watching the movie. It was like, how the fuck did they do that? How the fuck did they do some of the things in
Yeah.
like her voice?
Well, also, this is just a little personal story for it. One time I went to a flea market and I saw a like original like poster, like the double-sided
Yeah.
like, and it was like $50 or something, and I'm still upset I didn't buy it. Like I should have. Like that would have been so cool.
I know.
Yeah. Exorcist, incredible. Agreed. It's super scary. Like respect.
Watch
Hocus Pocus, a classic. It's like a family classic almost. Like everyone.
trying to think if I've seen this before. Because they all look familiar. I just don't remember. if I've
Apparently,
seen
they're
them.
doing like a little reunion thing, and so that's kind of cool.
Remake.
I don't know if it's a remake. Then Child's Play, Chucky.
Chucky.
Oh, that's another slasher. I guess we
Yeah.
could that whole like thing of movies is all over the place.
That was the first time I realized that horror movies were kind of goofy.
And that one really goes into it, but it's funny. I like the first Child's Play a lot, and then Mark Hamill didn't do an awful job on the reboot.
Mark Hamill?
Yeah,
I didn't know. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Holy shit. I need to watch that.
it's pretty good. He does a pretty all right job.
I
But
think
yeah,
I think I should say now that horror movies don't scare me. They make me laugh.
yeah, I don't know the last horror movie that scared me. Besides, I guess Hereditary did scare me because I went and watched it alone and sat in the corner, and like something about the audio sitting in the corner of that movie, so it was just like, because there was corner stuff. Oh yeah, love it though. That's one of my favorites. Mother, have you seen Mother? I don't know why
don't
this is on this
remember.
list at
I
all
don't remember.
because it's not that scary.
No, I haven't seen
it's
Mother.
it's
Jennifer
a
Lawrence. No.
spoiler. It's Jennifer Lawrence, Javier Bardem. But if you want to watch Mother, go watch it before I spoil it. But it's not even that big a spoiler. It's about like Mother Nature, like, and going against humans and like God or something. I don't know. It was weird. It was really weird. The ending, they like take a baby and rip it apart or something. And yeah, that's weird.
I'm sure that's horrific for someone.
Yeah, I guess. Casper, love it.
Wow, what a scary movie.
Well, these are Halloween, not scary. per
Oh,
se.
okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought these
Like
were scary,
I
scary
don't. So
movies.
yeah, I don't know why this is on there.
Maybe it was just a release like on Halloween, and they were like, you know, this is.
sure.
this-
Yeah,
this part of
Casper,
list.
that's a good one. That's a good another family. Like
I thought that was very cool when they came out with that because of that like pouring like
Mhm.
something with it.
Yes,
Yeah, I
yes.
remember that.
who else?
I've watched that about 17 times.
That's great. If Adam's Family or Adam's Family Values is not on this list, I'm gonna be upset. Rocky Horror Picture Show. Haven't seen it. Have you?
Haven't.
Need to watch it. It's on my movie bucket list that I need to do, and I should watch one and then update everyone on the. But I hear it's like a cult like horror
Yeah.
classic. Need to watch it. I love horror musical type stuff. Blair Witch Project.
I bought it.
Insane.
Haven't seen it.
Oh,
That will probably scare me.
the 90. Well, okay. Spoiler, kind of. You don't see any. You don't see like a monster or anything the
No.
entire movie, and
No,
so
that's
you're
the
just
shit
like,
that I like.
oh god.
Yeah, that's the shit that I like though, cause like I like it when they don't reveal any like.
Yeah, and that last scene's insane. Like just for her acting. Oh, it's so good.
I don't think some of that was acting. I think some of that was actually legit, cause apparently like
I
the
believe it.
production would like, they wouldn't tell what was going on, and then they would just like randomly like scare them with stuff.
I believe it.
As far as I know, at least.
Yeah, love that. Love that one. The Craft. Haven't seen it. Have you?
I haven't seen it.
I know that one's another like horror like cult classic.
Wait, how many things are on this list?
29.
I can feel it now that it is gonna be in one of this.
Probably.
Maybe about 20.
Paranormal Activity.
Yeah, I have all of those.
Oh
I
yeah.
have all of them.
So I've seen maybe 4 of them. And there's what, 5?
Yeah.
I'm definitely missing one. I don't know which one.
I was very
I
impressed.
think it's the one called The Marked Ones. Is that one?
that would be either the second or the third one.
I haven't
Which
seen
one?
that.
Which
That's
one?
the one I haven't seen. I know
Okay.
that. But yes, that it's good. It's and I
Yeah.
read this thing today that was just like on Instagram on my Explore page. Like apparently they shot this and then they wanted to bring in like a bigger cast and redo
Yeah.
the entire movie.
I can.
But then
definitely
they
see that.
just went with this. I'm like, that was a better idea to do that.
No, that was impressive because it was like what low budget and then
Yeah.
they did all of that by themselves basically. But they had the crew behind them, of course. But like,
Oh, there's 6, so I haven't seen 2 of them.
oh, I definitely haven't seen 3 of them because I have 1 through 3.
Double, Toil and Trouble. I don't know what this is. I'm gonna
Oh, I'm familiar with that one.
bring on the nostalgia with Mary-Kate and Ashley classic. In this movie, the girls try to use the twin power to free their aunt from an evil curse. I mean, I'm here for it. What year did that come out? Yeah, that sounds 90s.
Yeah.
I haven't
No,
seen.
you don't know who that is?
I know who Mary-Kate and Ashley
Okay,
are,
okay.
but like, I've never heard of that movie. Next one, Practical Magic. I haven't heard of that either. Sandra
No,
Bullock,
Sandra
Nicole
Bullock.
Kidman. I'd love to see it. Let's see. I'm gonna read it. It's a Halloween rom-com. In the film, two sisters, Sandra Bullock and Nicole Kidman, use their magical powers to fight a family curse, preventing the. Wait, I have seen that.
I definitely haven't seen that one.
It's from what I remember, it's pretty good. It's pretty all right.
I just learned that I have like Paranormal Activity 4, 3, and 1.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, Halloween Town, Disney classic for sure. Love them. All of them.
Halloween Town. Oh, I
Yes.
remember that.
There's like Halloween Town.
That was so
Return to
good.
Halloween Town.
Yeah.
Halloween Town High. I think that was it.
That shit was so adorable.
It
When I
is.
was like 13.
Next one, Sixth Sense.
Yep.
Oh
Solid.
man.
Bruce Willis.
Yeah.
Probably the only good
Showing people
performance
the
that he has.
Sixth Sense when they don't know the twist is
Yeah.
awesome.
Probably the only good one the M Night Shyamalan's ever come out with.
Yeah.
The last thing that he's
Wait,
ever
what
come
about
out
the
with.
Last Airbender? I'm serious. No, I'm not. Okay, next one.
I'm so glad there's no knife in here.
Witches of Eastwick. I haven't seen it, but
Haven't
it's
seen it.
got Jack Nicholson, so
Jack Nicholson.
all for it. Man,
Jack Nicholson.
we
playing
call
Jack
us
Nicholson.
ourselves movie fans, and we haven't seen these.
You
Death be-
technically have to watch every single one of them.
Oh yeah, you like movies? Name every movie.
That's fucking stupid. Yeah, call us out. What movies we haven't seen?
Death Becomes Her. I haven't seen this one either.
I think I've seen.
It's
that one.
Meryl Streep and Goldie Hawn. Sleepy Hollow.
Seen
love
that.
it. Love it. Sleepy Hollow and Sweeney Todd. Love Johnny.
That was
Depp.
that was also what's the director for Batman? What's his name?
It's Tim Burton.
Tim Burton. Yeah, that
He's
was
the
Tim Burton.
man.
Yeah,
Bram
definitely was.
Stoker's Dracula. Have you seen that one?
I think so.
It's a pretty good Dracula movie.
I've seen a bunch of Dracula movies.
That one's I
never liked.
did
any
you
of them.
see the most recent one?
No.
Or it's pretty good. I liked it.
I've seen the classic one.
Let's see. Next one, Silence of the Lambs.
Yes.
Hello, Clarice. Clarice. What's for dinner, Clarice?
He's having a stroke.
No, that's what he says.
Yeah, no.
Something like that. There's some Mandela effect. It's a great movie. Good psychological like thriller type deal. The Shining, that's up there too. That may be in my top 10.
I don't know if I'm all for the psychological like torture that he put them through, but the
Yeah.
actors,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
I'm-
Doctor Sleep, have you seen that?
No, not yet.
Oh, it's good. And I need to finish the book. I'm in like the middle of it. But yeah, that movie was really good. Okay, next one. We're almost through. We're on 28. Psycho. Classic.
Solid.
Hitchcock. Titties.
Of course.
And then Us. It was the last one, and I was gonna talk.
no, and they don't have it.
They did not have it.
That makes me pissed.
Yeah, it's better than quite a few of those movies. At least the first one. Second one.
And Mary Kate and Ashley, no. They
Okay,
don't
yeah,
belong on the
Us.
list.
The thing about Us, it's so ambiguous, and
Yeah.
and like at first when I saw it, I wasn't okay with it, and then I watched it the second time, and I was like, okay, it's fine.
Remember that Michael Jackson song, like "We Are the World"?
Yes.
That's what that reminds me of.
Yeah,
Yeah, it just looks like a music video for that song.
because they gotta hold hands.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, so according to Town and Country, those are the top ones. When you said it, definitely. Yeah,
it
I'd
definitely
agree.
belongs there.
Definitely should be in there.
Not the original one, the
Um,
recent one.
Yes.
Because I thought that was like.
I
very
would
cool.
include the original one as well because
Really?
it's classic. It's
Just
not.
because it's classic doesn't mean it's good. God damn it.
I didn't say it was good. I still think
Oh,
it's
okay.
classic.
Okay, that's a fair game.
When you have been cussing a lot, and you better edit that out. Wayne.
I'm the one editing these things,
You
so
should bet-
that's my problem.
you better edit those out.
I will edit them out.
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah. Halloween movies though. Any like traditional ones, or do you before we get to that, anything that you feel that you
It definitely belongs in there.
or yeah. It
I love how they have 2 Jordan Peele movies in there, and then they didn't even
Charlie
include, like, any
Brown
of the
should be in there.
Stephen King movies.
The Charlie Brown one.
Yeah, if we're counting classics, then yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Wait, Scary Stories.
No.
That's definitely a classic by now. I mean, it's been over a decade since the first one.
Which one?
The first one, this first scary movie.
Oh, Scary Movie. Yeah, those should one of those should definitely be
Yeah,
in
they
there.
should be a classic because they came out in 2001. maybe even less. That was
I
when
just
Anna
think that was
Faris
a bad
like,
list.
popular.
I love Anna Faris. She's great.
Too bad Chris Pratt and her broke up.
Yeah.
That's kinda
He's
sad.
he's married to Schwarzenegger now. It's fine.
Is that true?
Mm-hmm. They
When
had
did
a
that happen?
they had a whole kid, I'm pretty sure.
That's fucking weird. Hold on. Horror movies. Popular horror movies, because I definitely don't remember all of them.
I'm Jack Skellington. Boo. They had a whole kid, Paul. Look at my grandson. That was an awful impression.
Ooh, okay, so these are popular horror movies that you've probably seen.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
What do you think of these? I'm thinking of fucking ending things. Or fucking ending things. I'm thinking of ending things.
That's not a horror movie, but it's
That's what I
very
said,
good. It's a thriller. It's
They-
not even a horror. It is okay. Kind of is a horror movie. It's spooky at points. Go.
The New Mutants. These
That's
are all just
barely a horror movie.
barely a horror movie. Had
Wish it was.
potential.
Wish it was.
Yeah, it had a good potential.
Next, go
Annabelle.
watch our podcast. Not a horror movie at all.
Platform.
Platform. That was a good one.
I haven't seen it.
It's on Netflix. Go watch that.
What was that other movie? Cloverfield Lane.
Awesome.
Not
Okay.
The first one.
Cloverfield first one. Awesome. Cloverfield Lane. Awesome.
Yeah.
Cloverfield Paradox.
Paradox.
Awful.
No.
So
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, I didn't. I like
Until the end when it
the
showed the
only one-
monster.
Out of all those, is like the second one's the only one I like.
Oh, the second one's amazing,
Yeah.
and then the first one's also pretty.
One
dang.
location, horrific stuff. I loved it.
Yes.
Hashtag alive.
Oh, I heard the premise of that. It was pretty cool. This guy's like stuck in his like room while a zombie apocalypse is happening, and he's like broadcasting it all. I wanted to watch it. I need to. Seems
This
pretty
one's
cool.
a really good one. Brightburn.
I digged it.
I
It's
did-
very,
I loved
very violent. I wish it was more violent.
Super 8.
Love Super 8.
It definitely
That's
belongs in like the creature.
yeah. Even if you would include that horror, that's more like sci-fi alien.
What was it? The Quiet? Yeah, The Quiet. That kind of reminds me of The Quiet. Like the monster that they have.
Oh,
in
The
there.
Quiet Place, you mean?
The Quiet Place.
It reminds me of what I always say about Super 8 before I like tell someone to watch that or something. I'm like, do you like Stranger Things? Yes. Okay. Watch Super 8. It's Stranger Things like 4 years before Stranger Things happened.
Yeah, before it was even cool.
Yeah.
This one's a classic, definitely, because it's 2006, over 10 years old.
Okay.
Monster House.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's a good one.
definitely. It's a pretty good one.
Good
Have you
animated
seen
one.
Upgrade?
Yes.
Yeah, that
Oh,
was
it's
pretty cool.
so good. That's Venom, but done right.
Yeah, pretty much. literally, Midsummer.
Uh,
That definitely belongs in that list.
Oh, so we have like a movie group chat on like Instagram, and someone was arguing kind of that wasn't horror. I'm like, absolutely. It's not. Horror does not have to be jump scares, scary imagery.
No.
Like it can just be
Suspenseful.
like
not-
scare,
there's no,
like dude put in some bear skin being burned alive. Like that's pretty spooky. Or your friends just disappearing, or like, yeah, like
What was that movie with Leonardo DiCaprio? where-
The Revenant.
The Revenant. Would you count that as horror?
No.
I definitely would. 'Cause
Okay. I mean-
they had horrific shit in there.
It's pretty good,
Yeah.
I guess.
Oh, this one's a good
A
one.
thriller.
Slender Man.
Boo! 0 out of 10.
You
Next.
don't- you don't like Slender Man?
Well,
Get
that's
Home Safe.
Get Home Safe. I haven't seen it. I don't know
Really?
what that is.
Okay. Yeah, you already mentioned Hereditary. The Ritual. That was definitely a good one.
You're wrong, and it's bad.
I liked it. I
The
thought
creature is cool as hell, but it did not like
it was
line.
too slow for you.
No,
Okay.
Hereditary slow as dirt. The last 20 minutes are amazing, but then it's just like, oh, we're in the forest. Cool. Spoilers for The Ritual. We're in the forest. Oh no, we're lost. Oh, we slept in spooky cabin. Oh, we ponder upon village. Ooh, they sacrificed us. Ooh, monster. Ooh, monster can't get away outside a circle in the movie. That's it. That's so stupid. You're laughing because I'm right. That movie's so bad.
I liked it for what it was. A horror movie.
I guess the creature's cool. Like I really like how it looked, but it's just like I just explained the movie and it's just not.
Honestly, I watched it at like 3 a.m. and that's probably the reason why. I
Yeah.
was like, yeah, this is pretty good actually. There's one that I like. God, Fucking damn it. Okay, I got one.
Watch your mouth.
Sorry. The Children of the Corn.
Oh, that's a good one.
Really?
Yes.
You like that?
Yes.
I thought that was very cool.
It's cool.
That's funny as hell.
That's also Stephen King, the man. Yes, literally the man. Like,
you-
it's so crazy. Like, here, I'm gonna list a few. Like, do you know Shawshank Redemption was Stephen King? Like The
Yeah.
Shining.
Yeah.
Like he's done so many. Like, he is the man.
He basically writes things and then he gives it to whoever.
like, "Hey, make a
Warner
movie."
Brothers or Universal. Like,
Yeah.
and then, like, he was like, you know what? Just do it.
Yep.
Pet Cemetery.
The original, spooky, awesome. I love it. That's Stephen King as well. The remake, spooky, not very good, but I still liked it.
Annihilation.
Kind of a horror. That's horror sci-fi, I guess. I'll count
Yeah.
it. It's good. It's amazing. I have one of the big old posters for Annihilation.
What is that one movie with where the spaceships land and then they just kind of stay stationary?
Arrival.
Arrival. Does that count? That's sci-fi horror?
I'd say that's more of a thriller.
Thriller?
Sci-fi thriller drama is Arrival.
Okay. Let's see. Lights Out. I have a good one.
That was a good one. That was spooky.
I hated the official movie one, but the short film for it was
The short
great.
film scary as
Yeah.
dirt.
I love that.
Oh,
short
I hate
film.
it. Well, and then so I'd seen that face, the jump scare at
Yeah.
in the short film, all over like ads and stuff, like, oh, super scary jump scares, and I couldn't I mean, shit. Excuse me.
You're fine. I mean, he's PG-13.
The
You can say shit as many times as you want. PG-13.
the ending, I could not get the ending of the Lights Out thing, the Lights Out short, probably until maybe like 2 years ago.
Really?
It's so
I
scary.
loved watching
I
it.
cannot do it, man. Sometimes something about watching like a scary thing on my phone, it's just so terrifying. I can watch it on a theater or on my TV, but like a jump scare or something on my phone, it just gets me more. I don't know why.
It's probably the reason why I like filmmaking so much. Also, the guy that made that movie has microfilms on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he has more like kind
Yeah.
of very like short
Like go
form.
like
Most
so
like
does
2 minutes.
Ari Aster. Like go watch his stuff. He's got one really weird one about like incest. But
Ooh, we definitely didn't talk about this one.
Which one?
Jigsaw.
Jigsaw. Ooh, the Saw series.
Yeah.
So convoluted, so dumb, so gory, and I love them. I love them all. One
I kind
through
of
Jigsaw.
give the Saw movies a pass
I have all of them over there.
because they're like Conjuring to me. They're like
That
it's
is
alright.
nothing. No.
No,
you
I mean
cannot-
no. What I'm talking is about like the franchise is just
Yes.
cash grab.
Oh, but the new one they've got coming out, Spiral with Chris Rock. I'm so here. He's
Chris Rock.
yes, and Sam Jackson, Samuel.
Okay, yeah, I'll probably be entertained by
So,
that.
so good. I don't care how good or bad it is. It's gonna be good.
Split.
Split.
I thought that was decent.
Split was good, and then Glass was awful, and Unbreakable's good.
Yeah, I saw Split and I was like, yeah, this is actually pretty cool.
Yeah, James McAvoy's an
James
incredible
McAvoy is
actor.
unstoppable.
Next question.
Happy Death Day.
The first one is really good. It's Groundhog Day but scary.
I intended to watch it, but I was just
And
not so
then
interested
but
by
then the second one they had like time travel.
it.
and I was just like, I ain't here
No,
for it.
I'm not gonna
But
watch that, never mind.
The second one has one of the guys, playing Catan. So I was like, that's pretty cool. Catan, play it.
Catan.
Sponsor us, Mr. Catan.
Please.
Next question.
I'm looking for like stupid ones.
Well, I think that well, you know what? We'll
Blade counts as a horror movie?
Blade. Hey, I got those, all three of them right over there.
Do you count those?
It's a vampire movie, so yes.
Okay. Well, I guess that counts. What do you think about that one?
I love all the Blades.
Ooze.
I think it goes 2, then 1, and then Trinity. Because Trinity's really bad, but it's got Ryan Reynolds and Wesley Snipes going at each other, like bantering, and it's pretty funny.
You know the original Alien? That used to scare me.
Ooh, Alien. That's
Yeah.
another good one.
Yeah.
First Alien. Amazing. One of my favorites. Aliens 2, also very good. I know people prefer Aliens over Alien, but Aliens better. I'm sorry.
I like one with the S, yeah.
I'm sorry.
So like, all right.
And Sigourney Weaver, the best, Jerry, the best. Seinfeld reference.
All right, so we've talked a bunch of horror movies.
I think we hit just you bringing him up. Okay, like top, it's gone. Oh well, top ones. Halloween, Friday the 13th, Saw. No particular order for these. Like I'm talking like series. Friday the 13th, Halloween, Saw. Scream, Texas Chainsaw. I didn't even mention that one either.
No.
That one's definitely in there. Just horror icons. Horror.
Definitely etched in
That
the
one,
brain,
yeah,
isn't it?
that one. I kind of left it out there. Top tier, absolutely. I'm gonna leave some out and feel bad.
Yeah, probably.
Friday the 13th. I already said that, but Nightmare on Elm Street. I'm trying to think who's been in Mortal Kombat, and that'll be good enough.
You're counting Mortal Kombat in there?
No. I'm saying
okay.
who's been in the Mortal Kombat
Oh.
games because they bring the horror people all the time. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave it there. Just tell us what's your favorite horror movie, because like I want to know everyone's favorite movie.
Wait. Before we end it, I do want to ask you a question. Like, what do you think is a good horror movie? Like, how would you structure it?
Jaws.
What about it that you like?
It's the perfect movie.
Okay, how about besides from Jaws? Let's move away from like the
My favorite?
No,
or
not
just like
favorite.
horror movies. What makes a good horror movie?
Yeah, for you, what do you think makes a good horror movie?
Build up, suspense, attachment,
Attachment. What do you mean attachment?
or just connection to the movie. Like you have to feel the characters to be scared. Like that's why Hereditary is one of my favorites. Spoiler for Hereditary. Like when the little sister dies, I was like, okay, I'm hooked in this movie. It's so scary. Connection. And this is almost for any movie, but like you could say this, but like jump scares aren't necessary, but they help. They have to be done right though.
Yeah.
'Cause some just like it's timed weird and whatever, and not too many, not too little, but like there's like a good amount, but just like scary imaging, and like it doesn't even need to have all these factors, like 2 to 3, as long as it has that spookiness,
Okay.
that vibe.
All right.
What
Mine
about you?
is all about like
You.
the characters basically struggling
Mm-hmm.
to understand what's going on.
Yes.
And it like
one
and
we
then it's-
didn't mention, Cabin in the Woods.
Cabin in the Woods.
That's
was
a good
funny.
one. That's a good one.
Yeah, that one's pretty
The
funny.
Merman.
There's a lot of tits in that movie.
Yes, you've
I
seen it, Paul.
appreciated it.
No, Cabin in the Woods.
You don't remember Cabin in the Woods?
Yes, we did mention earlier. Bewitched.
But yeah, a good horror movie for me. Probably like if like characters are struggling
Yes.
and the monster or like the entity that they're going against is grounded in reality somewhat,
Mhm.
and then they have like a kind of backstory of their own.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
probably what's good for me. Like, I don't like the whole like, ooh, because there's a demon in it, and it's like, this is why this person is doing this.
Because it could actually happen when
I don't know about that.
it.
I'm
could.
part skeptical and I'm part a believer of like ghosts and stuff. I don't think they're that evil, at least to that extent that they were talking about in
Yeah,
Conjuring.
because one of them gave Dan Aykroyd a blowjob in Ghostbusters, so they can't all be bad.
No, that's not what I'm saying. What the fuck? What?
Do you not remember that scene?
No.
Totally happens.
Yeah, no, there's definitely no reason for it to be that like evil. That's the only thing about it.
All
for
right.
me.
You're right. I don't know. Well, I think that was a pretty decent Halloween podcast.
Yeah, it's our first one, so I mean,
Yeah.
we could always
Be back
do it
next year.
different next year. Yeah.
Be back next year.
Watch out for a Christmas special.
And maybe not Thanksgiving special.
Thanks.
There's
Aaron.
not many Thanksgiving movies, except the one we're going to do a film report on. So watch that. Stay tuned. I'll announce it later. But yeah, upcoming videos. What's coming up when?
Upcoming videos for next week. No, wait, that's already passed. No, upcoming videos for next week since this is coming out on Friday or
Yes.
Saturday. Next week, Disney OG,
Yes.
101 Dalmatian,
Yes.
Trials of Chicago 7.
Okay.
And then the week after that is Chad Week.
Chad Week
Yep.
coming up.
It sounds so douchey.
It does.
Chad Week, but it's about Chadwick Boseman.
So we're doing a whole week for
Chadwick
the main
Boseman.
man, Chadwick Boseman.
Mhm. And I think there's a trailer we can react to that week too, that we can just like throw in there.
Yeah,
Because like,
the
new-
his last one.
yeah, his last movie
That's Something's Black Bottom.
ever. Yeah. And at some point we should also talk about like the worst movie he's ever made
Yeah, I
or
watched
has ever
it.
been in.
I think I watched it.
I think I know what I think it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
We
Watch out
will
for
talk
those.
about it. We're going to do, so for the Big Feature Film Podcast, we're going to do just kind of like a memoriam almost and just talk about his movies, talk about him. And then for the film report, we're doing Black Panther
Mhm.
because we feel we can talk a lot about Black Panther.
Mhm.
And like, that's one of my favorite MCU movies. I'll put money in the bucket because I mentioned the MCU. And then for the streaming junkies, we're going to do the Five Bloods.
The Five Bloods.
Directed by Spike
Spike
Lee.
Lee.
So that's coming up. That's your next 2 weeks coming up for you. Our content's coming at you. So make sure you're subscribed for that. Insert this one 5 different times into. I'm just kidding. But subscribe. Please subscribe. We appreciate it.
Buttons right there.
Please leave a comment. Tell us about your favorite horror movies. Tell us about your least favorite horror movies. Tell us about your favorite Christmas movie.
Mm-hmm. Christmas movie.
Yes, please. Just leave a comment. Like the video. So far,
Tell us what your favorite candy is.
please.
Yeah.
What-
It's Halloween.
Hallow-
You should have candy by now.
Oh, Halloween, Corpse Bride, Frankenweenie. Those are good ones. That's those like animated.
What was that one with Igor in it?
Igor?
Igor, like the dude.
Yeah, Igor.
That's it?
The animated one?
Yeah.
Yeah, Igor.
Oh, I thought there was a different name for it.
No, I'm pretty sure there is
Someone
one.
gave me shit for it one time. I was like,
Pretty
oh,
sure
okay.
it's just
I
called
guess that's what
Igor.
it's called.
Could be wrong, but
Could be.
or just Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Oh, Young Frankenstein. We didn't even mention some of the classics. Now I feel
Like
stupid.
the older ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, the black and white ones.
I feel stupid. Like
Those are
literally, I had them
definitely my
sitting
favorite.
right here. You can't really see it. Like all the Frankensteins, and I had the Wolfmans over there.
Oh, you know what? For my classic, I think my favorite one is like the comedy Frankenstein movie.
Young Frankenstein.
I think it was Young Frankenstein.
I literally just said it. Yes, it's
I
Young
don't know. I don't
Frankenstein.
know. Because like there was like.
It's Mel Brooks.
Can you see that? Is that it?
No, this isn't.
Okay.
It. It's not there. I'll pull it up. You'll say it's this. He goes by Frankenstein.
I don't remember that part. Well, was it black and white?
Yes,
Yeah.
but it didn't need to be, but they put it in black and white.
I don't remember because like I watched this during class or something.
Yes, you did. We watched it in Mr. Prater's class. It's Young Frankenstein, and I know that's what it is.
Oh, it is. Yeah, it's
Okay.
Charlie the Chocolate Factory guy.
Yes, Gene
Yeah.
Wilder,
Okay.
the man.
Gene Wilder.
Okay, but
R.I.P..
yeah, next content, we told you, like, comment, subscribe. Happy Halloween. We love y'all. Wynn didn't dress up because he's a loser. I'm Jack Skellington, signing off. Goodbye.
I'm technically dressed up as Ned. You know what? Hold on. Can you take another picture of you? Just one more for the Snapchat. Just 1 second. Just 1 second. Sick.